For my third fund, I'd like to add Invesco Midcap Fund. So Invesco Midcap Fund is a fund which invests purely in mid-cap companies. And now I'll come to the point I was making earlier. You should not always look at the expense ratio of a fund. You'll see that smaller funds which have a higher expense ratio will have more opportunity to buy smaller companies, because a fund with a really large assets under management will not be able to buy into smaller companies and mid-cap companies which have a lesser market capitalization. Invesco Midcap Fund, if you look at its fact sheet, invests in companies which are operating in the mid-cap space as defined by SEBI, for which I'll show you a chart just now. So that's how SEBI defines large cap, small cap, mid cap universe. So this fund invests in mid cap companies, and it has delivered consistent long-term return, maintaining a balanced mid cap portfolio. It has a very prudent risk management style and is a category topper with a 5-star rating. Although I will say that I don't necessarily look at the ratings for mutual funds, because again, by experience, I can tell you, I have noticed that funds which are in the second quartile of their category, so like if you were to draw a top 10 list in the mid-cap category, fund number 4 to fund number 10, those are the funds which you will see climb up to be the top 3, top 4 funds over the next 4-5 experience. This is purely from experience. There's the only science that supports this is what I've seen over the last few years. So look at the allocation in the Invesco Midcap Fund. What I like most about this fund is that its investments are very nicely split across financial services, with 23 to 27% holding in financial services, healthcare holding about 14 to 18%, consumer 15 to 26%, and real estate about 7 to 8%. And all 4 of these sectors, to my mind, are somewhat undervalued right now. It's got a very impressive track record with a 31% CAGR growth for the past 5 years. It's got a reasonable expense ratio for an actively managed fund, which is about 1.8%, on par with its peers in the mid-cap category. So going forward, I think I wouldn't be surprised if this fund outperforms its category and it maintains a very good split across mid-cap stocks. Now, keep in mind that SEBI defines mid-cap stocks as stock number 101 to stock number 250 by market capitalization, which means the 101st to 250th largest company listed on the exchanges. And they can invest a little bit beyond the mid-cap category. That's what they're allowed to do. So within that range, I think this fund is doing a fantastic job. So this is one fund that you should definitely add to your portfolio.